Paul Thompson, a rough 3-0 defeat against Esbjerg at home, first loss here in the building in record time. What made the difference?
They took their chances on our breakdowns and on their breakdowns, and we didn't take ours. I thought we had collectively 7 or 8 good scoring opportunities in the low slot area, and we weren't heavy on that. And they scored a power play goal, and then we had the puck on the half board at the time, and we gave it away. And for their second goal, first shift of the third period, I thought we had a great second period, and I thought it was all us. I thought we were really coming, and we just make a bad decision for a player coming up the wall, and we let him cut back to the middle and get to the net, and that winger's got to collapse there and be that secondary defence, and swing in towards the boards. And so loose, and and when offensively it's not happening, you've got to be tight in these areas. So I think the scoreline didn't reflect the game at all, but you've got to score goals.
You mentioned the second period, where I agree you had a wonderful second period. I think your first period as well was quite good. You fall a little bit down in the third period. What was the reason for that?
Well, I think giving up that second goal in the first shift, obviously confidence goes down again, and you think, oh crikey, here we go again. But you've just got to stick with it. You've got to stick with the system, and you've got to play hard. And offensively, we've scored a lot of goals here lately. Esbjerg are a very, very good team, and their position in the league does not justify their team. But I felt today that we had enough offensive chances to get something from the game.
You mentioned your start to the games. Again, this time you have a shot, I think, that hits the crossbar right as the game starts. You have had that a lot of times at home. However, away from home, it's a bit of a different story. You haven't really found your feet. What is it that makes it so different to play away from home compared to here?
We've been into 3 tough buildings, and we haven't had the same form on the road as we've had at home. There's no doubt about that. And that's something that we've got to learn as a group, that we've been so dominant here at home that we can carry that momentum forward. But there's times on the road, especially that first 10 minutes, and we talked about the first 10 minutes in practice, in the weight room, in a game. It's so important, especially on the road, that you're ready and you're committed to do the simple things. And I think we overplay in situations, and especially in our end. We're soft on the walls right now. Everybody pinches down the walls in today's game. D-men come down. It's tough. It's a battle. And you've got to win your battles, and you've got to win your one-to-one battles. And the 2 goals in the first period in Rungstedt were just 2 plays that we should make. It's as simple as that.
You now have those 2 road games coming up. I think it's against Frederikshavn and Odense. What do you as a coach look for in your team in order to change these things? You mentioned getting more physical on the boards, but what do you can you do as a coach in order to help the players?
Well, we practice it, and we talk about it. I've got a good bunch of men in there, and we've had a terrific start. We've had a little bump in the road now, and we've got to get the train back on the track with a big performance in Hurle on Monday. But we've got to do the things, the details. You've got to stick to the details. You get away from the details in life. Doesn't matter about ice hockey, in life. And then you're chasing. And we've been chasing because we've got away from the details.
Thank you so much.